Good morning. It's day 3 of our 12 days of Fitmas. Great day actually today, because if you can get through today, you can get through the next 12 days really, really easily. Always find the day 3 is a little bit like a hump day sometimes for some people. So if you're joining me today, welcome. If you're doing this live with me, I'm thrilled. But if you're doing this on a replay, just make sure that you do a hashtag replay. Let me know that you've been actually on here. Now I'm actually streaming this into my YouTube, onto Fitness with Ailsa, and also into my 50 Shades of Menopause group. And so I want everybody to have a chance to actually use these exercises to really help you on the build up to Christmas. Now then, as with everything, if you're going to do extra exercise, what I would suggest that if you can, between Monday and Friday, so obviously on Wednesday, if you're doing it with me live at the moment, then if you can just ease back on some of the excess that you might be having on the build up to Christmas, so that you keep it so those sugar levels a little bit lower and that your water intake is more, and you're using this as extra activity, then this is actually going to really help you to maintain no additional weight loss. I mean, you know, it all depends on what we're eating, doesn't it? Now I'm going to step back. Today we are going to be doing workout with some weights. So if you haven't got weights at home, that's absolutely fine. If you're new back to fitness or recovering from an injury, you can do all these exercises without weights. If you have got some cans, which are 400 grams, usually between 350 and 400 grams, that's a great weight that you can start off with. Anything from the kitchen that sort of you can have evenly matched on each hand is perfect. Now I'm actually going to be using a 2 kilogram weight this morning. You can use anything, but I would say keep it on a lower level so that you can make this work for you. It's a strengthening and toning workout. We are going to be doing about 17 minutes. Let's just move our legs whilst I'm just giving you a bit of an intro. It's 17 minutes and it's going to be a descending and ascending HIIT workout. So we start at 50 seconds, go down to 40, 30, 20, 10, have a little break, and then we go back up, and then we do it twice through. So it's a really, really lovely workout. We've got a 10-second interval in between each of those blocks so that I can show you what the next move is. So I just really want you to think about posture pulled in, shoulders are up and back. Really, really think about doing this, most probably slower than me if you want to, but that you get the technique right. So I will keep showing you all sorts of things. One of the things I do want to show you quickly is when you do a squat. I want you to just push those bottoms back before you go down, okay? And remember, you're going through, keep that weight in those heels, pushing back as low as you can. Try and keep yourself seated as high as you can with your chest, and then you're squeezing up. At the top, I want you to really squeeze these glutes, okay? Because it really activates them, and those hip flexors will go into a nice vertical position. Keep marching those legs. We are going to get started. Anything that you feel uncomfortable with, just march it through, and then join back in when you feel ready, all right? For those of you who exercise a lot, you put as much effort and energy into this as you can, and you can actually make this really powerful for you. I'm going to start the music. I'm going to demonstrate our first move, and let's get started. All right, let's pick up our weights. All right, we're going to go into a curtsy, into a reverse lunge stand, and we're going to do this all on our right leg for our first 50 seconds. Now we're doing that so that we can really target into our glute muscle. So I really want you to keep yourself upright. You can do it shallow, okay, or you can go deep. And at the top of coming back up, you're going to do a hammer hold bicep curl. March those legs. Here we go. So curtsy, reverse, hammer hold bicep. So let's do it again. Keeping yourself nice and vertical, and up. We're using our weights to give ourselves a little bit of depth. It's really important to do some exercises with weights, especially as you're getting older. It helps us to make sure that our muscles feed into our skeletons so that we don't have porous bones. It helps to stop things like osteoporosis and that sort of thing. So always think there's always a good benefit to doing these exercises. Tummies are pulled in. Now, can you feel that standing leg? Hopefully you can. On our second way up, we'll be doing our left side. Just keep that posture. Shallower if you find anything difficult, just so you can keep going. You're doing great. 4, 3, 2, 1. March those legs. Good. Okay. 5 to 1 with those feet. You're going to go down into a squat. Holding up, tricep overhead. Try not to swing your arms. You're just going to shape inside. Coming down, coming up. Into a tricep overhead, bending those elbows, keeping upright with that body. Okay, good. Now I want you to try and keep that nice control. Really push those bottoms back. Doing a compound move here into that tricep. Our triceps, they need to be worked. Good, breathe. You'll find your heart rate's up. Now we're on our 40-second block, so it's getting easier. Breathe. Good. We use deep moves. Really strengthen through those lower big muscle groups. Press back. 4, 3, 2, 1. March. Good. Right, coming over to this side. We're going to be going into 2 deep squats. Hammer hold position with your hands. Here we go. So do 2 deeps. This is our 30-second block. So 2 back the other way. Squeeze it up. Tummies are pulled in. Always remember those abdominals get affected. When we do things like squats, we're activating our lower side of our muscle group. Good. Breathe. Push back. Take a 10-second rest. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going to go into that squat position. We're going to hold it low. And we're going to punch forward for 20 seconds. We're going to hold in the low position. If you want to, you can do it from standing. You choose. Here we go. So down. So try and get your elbows shoulder height. Push back with those bottoms. Hold it. Feel it. You've got this. Keep going. Press. Press. Good. 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Squeeze up. Good. All right, we're going to do a VW arm. VW from here. Squeezing back with your shoulders. I'm just going to show you. Elbows coming backwards. 10 seconds. Here we go. Out. Squeeze. Out. Squeeze. Good. Breathe. We've got a 30-second rest coming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, march. Good job. Grab some water if you can. Keep marching those legs. We want to keep that metabolism up. All right, so we're going to start off the next bit. 10 seconds, lateral arm raise. I'm going to show you flat back, bottoms are back. Looking down towards the floor. So we're going to start off with a lateral arm raise for our first 10 seconds. We're going to alternate a few different moves in this, but some are going to be the same. Keep marching. Are you ready? Position yourself, soft knees, back flat. Here we go. So raise, squeeze it down. Good. Take a 10-second rest. It's really quick on that first one. 3, but we're going to be working our way up again to 50 seconds. Coming up to march. Good, okay, we're going to do that squat punch. Again, you need to, on this time, you can do it from standing, or we go into a squat position. 5 to 1 feet, press back. Here we go. Press. Press. Control it. Tummies are pulled in. Protect those backs. Nice control. Good. 20 seconds. Good. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Excellent. Roll those shoulders. 2 deep squats. Hammer hold. I feel my heart rate's going up. Here we go. So those 10-second rests really help you regroup. Good. Breathe. How are you feeling today? Hope you're good. Can you feel your muscles from any of the other workouts you've done? Especially those glutes from yesterday. Tummies are in. Chest is lifted. Doing great. Breathe. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. March. Good. Roll your shoulders. All right, we're going to do a butterfly flip. We're going to do 8 of these. And then we're going to do a butterfly overhead press for 8. So elbows up. Here we go. So butterfly, out, flip. Good. These are great for our arms. 2. Tummies in, bottoms down. 3. Good. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. You've got this. 8. We're going to now go into a press. So here, overhead, center, and out. Here, overhead, center, and out. Now remember, anytime you want to put some weights down, you can. Really working those arms and shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down. Good. March those legs. Good. All right. Our last block. We're going to be going into our curtsy, reverse lunge, hammer hold, bicep curl. Here we go. So down, across, and up. Down. Now we will be going onto the floor for our last blocks. Okay. So if you need a mat or a towel, just grab that in our next 30 seconds. All right. Chest is lifted. Working really well through our abdominals, through our legs and our arms. Full body. Good. So if you had an indulgent evening last night, you're working out before you eat anything else, so we have to use our energy stores. Metabolism is lifting. Endorphins are going, so you give yourself a much better headspace for the week and for the day ahead, okay? Breathe. Give me a smile. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to be going down to the floor for our next move. So if you need to get a blanket or a towel or a mat, please do. We're going to start off with bridges. Now, lie back. You're going to place your weight onto your hips if you want to. We're going to go raise up and down, squeeze up and down. Then we're going to do a halfway pulsing. Now we're going to do this for 50 seconds. All right, heads on the floor, shoulders into the ground. Weights on your hips. If you don't want to put weights on your hips or hands on your hips, you don't have to. Raise, down. Now keep your legs so that they are hip width apart. Squeeze those glutes. Really just squeeze. Squeeze. Try and control everything through. Squeeze. Now at the halfway point, we are going to be doing pulses. Good. Breathe. Squeeze. All right, we're going to hold it up. Hold it here. Let's pulse. So halfway down and then back up. Squeeze. Squeeze. Now, if you did work out yesterday with me, you will feel this in those glutes. Let's keep going. Abdominals in. If you want to take the weights off your legs, you can. So nearly there. Weight through that heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs down. Bring those knees in. Okay, have a hug. All right, we're going to do a bridge with a chest press. We're going to go into bridge position. And we're going to do a chest press, okay? Halfway, we'll go into a narrow one. So squeeze up, press, and down. Squeeze, and down. Now, this is all about balance. About balancing through that core, through those legs. Everything from your waist down, nice and still. Squeezing up through those glutes. Now, we're controlling our arms. What we're going to do on the halfway point, we'll go narrow and then into a wide. So here, so we narrow at the top, come down, out, and up. So narrow at the top, hammer hold down, out, and up. Hammer hold, down, out, and up. Hammer hold, down, out, and up. You're holding up like the whole time if you can. If you need to drop your bottom, you can. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop down, bring those legs in. All right, we're going to do an angel arm. Feet on the floor, hands above your head, palms to the ceiling. Please move over a little bit. And you're going out and around, as if you're doing snow angels on the floor. So, arms go around, or I'm just hitting the sofa here. Go around. That's it. Pressing back now. If you're not used to weights, put your weights down. This is a tough one because you're not used to opening up. Press those shoulders into the floor. Good. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Good job. Put one of the weights down. Hold on to this. We're going to do an overhead crunch. So you can either do it like this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. If you can't do that, hold it here. We just crunch up. So from here and out. 20 seconds. You can always put your weights down and just do a crunch. choose what's going to work for you. Good. Breathe. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights go down. Bring those legs in. Have a little bit of a breather. Good. All right. We're going to cross extend. So here, here, or extend your leg. So rotate, rotate. Feet to floor if that's easier. Rotating elbow to knee. We've got 30-second rest coming. 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Good job. All right. We are going to go and start off again with those cross extensions. Bring those chest and knees into the chest and just have a cuddle. We've got a few little change up. We are going to do an inverse cross crunch. So I'm just going to show you. You're going to put your arms underneath and you're going to do a little bit. This is our second move. Then you can do it with a bent knee as well. All right, a little bit of an inverse crunch. We really want to try and work this lower abdominal. Start off with our cross extension. Remember here, or legs off the floor. Here we go. Hold on to those heads. They can feel very heavy, can't they? Breathe. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Good. All right, hands underneath your bottoms. So you just make sure that you've got a nice flat back. Legs are straightish, and you're just going to do a nice inverted raise. Put your head on the floor, or you can raise up like I'm showing you. Good. This is for 20 seconds, and then we'll be going into our snow angels again. Breathe. Now, even if you can't do many of these, perhaps bring those knees into your chest. See what you can. See if you can do it so that you're not swinging your legs up too much. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Grab those weights. They should be right next to you. Snow angels again. Now, if you can't do it with the weights, do it with cans or do it without. You've got this. Hands above your head. Here we go. Round and out. And round and out. For those of you who feel more advanced, you can come into this position here. This means you have to stabilize through your pelvis at the same time. Take a breath, chin to chest. You've got this. Well done. We are going to be turning over and doing some plank work after this. You'll need your weights as well. 3, 2, 1. All right. So our 10-second rest, we are rotating over. Now then, we're going to do a military raise. You can do this on your knees if you want to. So you can do it from here. All right, we're on your toes. Here we go. So up. Now I want you to try and stabilize through your body. Remember, knees down if you need to. Plank position. Abdominals are in. We're working really hard through our core. You've got this. Good. Breathe. Looking down to the floor. Bottoms are down. You've got this. We've only got one more block to go after this. You've got this. Keep going. Stabilize through everything. Keep as low as you can. Knees go to the floor if it makes it any easier for you. Weights away if you want to make that easier as well. 3, 2, child's pose. Knees down. Go back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place our weights in front of us. We're going to go to a plank position. Walk in. Take your weights. Up to the ceiling. Down. And back. So here we go. Forward. Step in. 2 big steps. Hands above the head. Coming in. Keep your bottom low. Press back. Coming in. Press up. Down. Good. Excellent. Back. Press. You've got this. This is our last one. What's good is we're controlling through our movements. Arms go above our heads, our abdominals get kicked in. So you need to pull those in. Nearly there. You've got this. Come on. Count it down. Woohoo! Stay on your feet for me. Well done. Good job. 17 minutes. You smashed it. Well done. Just step side to side. Now, we didn't do any high impact moves. It's all low impact. You can hear my heart rate. I'm sure yours is going as well. Those step-ins up to standing and back down, really, really good for you. So let's keep ourselves moving. Move those arms. Allow you to do a little bit of a stretch if you can now. So we're just going to take ourselves back with one foot. Make sure you're pushing that foot into the floor. Keep your chest lifted. Hands on hips. Bring that foot in. Let's raise that toe. Now then, at the end of any of the workouts that we do, really want you to make sure you do stretch out. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing, let's change legs. We are going to be doing Pilates. So it's going to be a really good strengthening, flexibility, mobilization for the morning. I'm wanting every single day to be different for you. Find some things that you really enjoy. It also means that your body can actually work out every day because you're not stressing it by doing the same things over and over again. And that's really, really important. If you're dealing with a lot of hormone issues in your menopause, with your 40s and up, you're going to find that these will help you balance out your mood, really lift your endorphins. Let's just do a quick tricep stretch. Good. And if you haven't exercised for a long time, this is going to challenge you. Don't think that, you can't do anything. You can. All of these moves are very, very doable, but you just have to do it at your level. So Tammy's a Positive Exercise is all about finding what works for you. Do put a comment below this to let me know that you've done this with me. I hope you've enjoyed it this morning. This one, we're going to be doing another strength one, most probably beginning of next week. So we've got Pilates tomorrow, so you will need a mat and some water. Make sure you drink lots of water today. Also remember, just if you can just reduce down that sugar, you're going to feel so much better mentally, less foggy, less groggy, and a lot stronger. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Bye.